Hello YouTubers, DEFan3D coming at you out here with a very cool video here. So I got a bonus this year. I did 4 big events at Elko for racing this year, which is really good. Congrats to Chris Cruiser Merrick on the championship. However, tomorrow night and tonight there's a 2-day event for monster trucks. Not sure how many trucks are going to be there, but Bigfoot will be there. Gravedigger has never attended one Elko Speedway event, same for Son of a Digger. The Digger team has never showed up to Elko, but some older Gravedigger drivers have in different trucks that show up there. But there's one truck that is a competitor to Dennis Anderson's team, Gravedigger, that gave him a heck of a good run. This truck was raced and owned by Bob Chandler from back in the day, and it started out in 1974 as a Ford F-250 Super Duty. And Bob Chandler created Bigfoot monster truck, which won 50 national championships and 22 series championships in Monster Jam from 1992 to 2003. All being at Las Vegas World Finals in Sanborn Stadium. So that's pretty cool right there. So it's pretty cool. So monster trucks consist of weighing roughly about 15 to 16,000 pounds, and the tires are 3,000 pounds each in weight, and so in roughly about 12,000 to 15 to 16 depending on ratio, but these trucks weigh pretty good. Got a 43 tire wheelbase, and this tires stand about 66, 67 inches tall, and but it's pretty sweet. And these trucks at Elko that really can't tear it too much because it is a racetrack after all. But Monster Jam though, these guys really, they put on one heck of a show, so it's pretty cool. That's where I like doing the Monster Jam stuff event. And I haven't really talked too much about the Monster Jam stuff. Now since I'm wearing this uniform, we'll get into it. First time I ever watched monster trucks was, of course, when I first went to Elko Speedway, when that was back in 2025 years ago. So, and but my favorite truck was Gravedigger. I remember going to Kohl's in 2001, and it was pretty cool because my mom was with me and my brother, and we were checking out some clothes in the kids section, and there was this Gravedigger t-shirt that had a truck to match with the shirt. My mom didn't get it for me that day, unfortunately, but that first time in 2001 is when I started to become a Gravedigger fan. And I just thought the truck was a cool paint scheme. I saw it in 2000. I didn't really think much of it because I was just on everything. But when I saw that shirt in 2001, I was like, holy smokes, I'm hooked. So, and I've been watching it ever since, and I've seen it evolve over time. And the one thing I really loved was the bonus time in Monster Jam. After the regulation was done for 60 seconds, then they would just tear it up for as long as they wreck the truck or the engine expires on it or blows up. But they don't do bonus time anymore, which is unfortunately kind of a bummer. So that's kind of the reason why too I don't watch it on TV as much. Same for NASCAR as well. That's why I watch more of the ARCA stuff. But it's kind of a bummer to see what Monster Jam is looking like nowadays. And the thing I love too, being younger, was the school buses and the Winnebago campers and boats being demolished. And they don't really do that anymore either because it makes such of a mess that it took, I think, painting crews about a 4-hour, 3-hour cleanup job, depending on what was all out there, after the event was over, to get the floor back, especially if it was at the Metrodome back in the day for the Minnesota Vikings and the Twins used to play. They put these 2x4 sheets of wood down on the concrete, and they bring in these bulldozers and dump all this dirt down, 1,000 tons of it, and then they would water it. Then they would get the excavators making the molds and stuff, and they would set crush cars, boats, Winnebagos, and school buses in there, and they hit those and have a grand old time. Now Olympus is just dirt and crush cars and bounce pads and tires, and I mean that's cool and all. And of course they have the ATV crate, those big crate containers for cars and stuff to be shipped on shipping containers. So they're one of those shipping storage containers out there, and then that's where they do the backflip jumps and everything like that. And I mean that's cool, and you can only use those so much until they start compacting and crushing on themselves. And those are pretty much one-hit wonders unless you get another good hit, or you pull a Camden Murphy and you kick it and you do a corkscrew and you land the truck back. And that was in 2012 at Las Vegas Sandbox Stadium, which was immediately really cool. And for Northern Nightmare for Camden Murphy, which was pretty cool, or Camden Queens. That was pretty cool. But you know, Bigfoot, really cool right there. Cool to see that. Even Monster Patrol sometimes shows up. That was Tom Mintz's very first truck, was the Shea Silverado Monster Patrol with the big wing on the back of it, which was pretty sweet. It was pretty cool to see, but definitely gonna be fun tomorrow for sure. Not sure any trucks will show up, but I'm not gonna get a garage pass for this because I want to get the best vantage point. If it's just a monster truck show, like if I'm going out here with Monster Jam, I want to get the highest viewpoint I can. So I'm gonna sit all the way up top to where the press box is, all the way up to the top of the grandstands, so I get the whole view of the track. And then I can get good view shots from my YouTube channel tomorrow, and that'll be really good. I've never been to a strictly Monster Jam event. I've been to Destructions in the past before my channel came out, and give it a 2027 to 2017. This YouTube channel will be 10 years old, so I'm looking forward to that. And closely to making a milestone out here with 1,000 videos, and I'm about to click to 400 YouTube subscribers, which I gotta thank you guys a lot for that. The viewership really got up this year. I really got a lot more subscribers after the Nickel Dickle Day car show. Alico Speedway's Championship was really cool. Lacrosse, my videos aren't getting a whole lot of love on that. I was kind of shocked to see, but I was so busy I couldn't do a garage interview, but I'm feeling really good about next year. Of course, I've been getting grips on the situation from my grandfather, and he'd want me to carry on doing what I was doing before he left, and but he would want me to carry on the YouTube channel for sure, and I really have to thank all the drivers too at Alico helped me out this year towards the back half. It was pretty awesome, and it was pretty sweet. And definitely Adam Lockley, big help there. And Adam even said too, he's like, hey, next year for sure you're gonna you and God are gonna kill it big time on that channel. He'll get you through it with your grandfather being there. And I said, absolutely. So God's gonna be helping me out too moving forward, so I'm appreciating that, and for my grandfather too, so that's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to tomorrow for the Monster Jam stuff. That's gonna be pretty sweet. For the monster truck stuff, it's not necessarily Monster Jam, but it's pretty cool. So I'll totally delve in some music into the video like I am tonight for this video here, but stuff in the works to be happening. I was talking to my buddy Connor Peterson, and I think moving forward to help out the channel more is that I would like, besides, because I'm doing a good job on myself, and this is my baby, but I would like to have some outside help too, and me and Conrad will get together at some point, maybe next year or maybe down the road in the near future. But I'm working on getting a Q&A video out here for my channel, so I can give you some more in-depth vibe of actually what goes on behind the scenes of not just the garage area, but away from the track before they get to the garage area, before these race cars hit the track, and really what kind of goes down to prep a super / late model race car to then get it to the track, to the garage area, to then prep it even more there, and then to practice it on the track, get it back, tweak it a bit, and then you go out and run a 28 lap feature or a 50 lap, depending on what with distance, 25 laps, maybe 28, but just to give you an inside vibage of what goes on before the garage area, during the garage area, what happens on the track, and then go from there. And then of course racing damage if it's little, or if you stomp it into the wall. So it's gonna be really good stuff, and so I'm looking forward to that. Whenever that video is gonna be, I'll let you guys know in the future. But for sure, next year's gonna be good. Making my 26th year run opener, I'll make 103 consecutive starts and making 102 tomorrow. So that's big milestones here, and this will be my last time going to Elko this year. They have a drifting event on the weekend of Halloween. I'm not doing that, but that would be cool to hear. But I really got to thank Tomer Sport Speedway in Wisconsin for helping out Elko Speedway's management, and then the two Elko drivers that do currently own this track. And seriously, thank you guys too for giving Elko a lot of love. Even more because we thought for sure when the checker flag flew on championship night this year, excavators and bulldozers and paving machines were gonna maul over that beautiful 3/8 mile asphalt track, which is the last asphalt track in the state of Minnesota. Not no more. In fact, Minnesota, when they got the new reamp position and Tony came in, Minnesota put a stamp on Elko and they made it a Minnesota national landmark, so that no outside investors and bulldozer excavating machines can dare get near closely or remotely to touch Elko Speedway as a Minnesota landmark. So that is really cool. So thank you guys for helping the channel. Looking forward to tomorrow for action one more time, and my 5th time being this year as a bonus, and that's pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to it, and it'll be fun.